So the motivation about not changing is encourage them even more. Like, is this what you want? And why don't you, if you really want to play gadgets and whatnot, then why don't you enroll in a web designing uh, courses or something like that? We have to encourage them. There's so many ways instead of us like feel the struggle.
Yes.
And
Because we want kids to do what we want them to be,
yeah,
but not who they're going to be, because that's not their strength. So like we have to find ways where their strengths are and just reinforce that one.
yes.
Don't you think, Jill?
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. It is hard to separate yourself out from having your goals and dreams. They're not your kids' goals and dreams. And letting them
Exactly.
be individuals is so important. And it's hard, but they're gonna be happier throughout their life if you just support them in their own way.
Yeah. I remember actually Irina's story. She's an MBA. She's an achiever. She's amazing. Oh, I can't even express how amazing she is.
Oh,
I kid you
Jenny,
not.
thank you.
I kid you not. Like, she is like always on the go. She's smart. She's intelligent. But of course, all of us have like a weakness, right? But she's an amazing entrepreneur, amazing woman. So
Thank you.
like you said, your mom's always been like working, and of course, she also takes care of you and your food and whatnot. What made you really decide to pursue your schooling, your career?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think I definitely relate that when I was in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and my mom suggested do something practical, and which was economics. And I was lucky because I was just taking classes that I loved, that were just like fun for me to take, which were like anything from chemistry to like Roman history to like psychology and marketing. So it was all over. And so I ended up being able to combine it all into a practical degree, which was economics, which it kind of helped me in a lot of ways. But I originally started with just taking classes that I liked. And then I followed my mom's advice to do a practical degree, but then I ended up realizing after my very first job that it's super crucial to be able to love what you do. If you're going to go to a job, you're going to spend 90% of your life there, 80% of your life there. You better at least love it, and I hated my first job, and it gave me such a huge like boost to like fight for what I love and what I want, that I spent the rest of the time really figuring out what I want to do. I really hated, going to work, working 12, 13, 15-hour days, having no role models, not being able to look up to my managers. And then I was like, I don't want to live this life, and I don't think I want to climb the career ladder. Because I don't see myself being happy in like a sustainable, happy life, which was a curse and a blessing at the same time, because from one perspective, I sort of kind of left a huge corporate role, which had a lot of potential and everybody would kill to be in my spot. But the other perspective was that I kind of took that leap of faith and said, I'm going to find out what I truly am about and what I love. And I took the time to do it. And it took me years, but I ended up getting like my dream job, my dream career, and then having my own business, which is what I actually always wanted. So getting an MBA was part of the process of getting to where I am today and doing what I love. And I kind of always knew that I want to do an MBA because business classes always resonated with me in college. And so I guess once I started taking the leap of faith and really going against my fear and like, okay, I'm going to do this, even if it's scary and I have no idea how to do it, I'm going to keep pursuing it.
Yes.
MBA was one of the first, one of those things that I did during that process, which the most rewarding time in my life. And I'm like the happiest person because I have followed my calling and gone to do the MBA and happy that I did it. And then afterwards I received my dream my dream job, my dream career, and after that I was able to open my business. So
That's
I think it's like
great.
following, going against the current and kind of going against what everybody's telling you and kind of trying to listen to your voice, even though it's very hard and everybody's going to be against you.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to support you, and people are just going to talk badly and like talk negatively to you. And what do you mean what do you mean you're going to do it? You can't do it. You don't
Wait,
know what you know. You don't
so
believe.
how does your mom supported you when you really decide to finish your MBA and then resign to your corporate job and then have your own business? What kind of support did you have?
Great question. So I lived with my mom. I was able to save and pay through my own MBA because I could live with my mom. So she
Nice.
helped me supported me financially because I could live with her. And also she encouraged me. She didn't encourage me, but she saw me kind of struggling and hating my life at the corporate world, and she didn't say, oh, you have to stay there. She's like, it's okay, you can quit the job. And so she encouraged me to quit the job because I was literally sick. I was physically sick from the job. And she encouraged me to quit. She supported my desire to quit. And then every time I would do something crazy in traditional terms, she would be standing on the side, but then she will go ahead and follow and allow me to do it and support me in that sense. So she supported me in every crazy step that I took. And I was able to save up money by living with her and to pay through my education, through my MBA. And
That's
she
so
even helped
very
me.
nice.
She even helped me like this. She even helped me kind of find my dream school. It ended up being next to her job, and I was like in the middle of picking which MBA program I'm going to go to, and she's like, hey, there's a program next to my job. And I go there and I'm like, Mom, do you realize this is like this is like everything I've ever dreamed of and looked for? So she even actually helped me find my dream MBA school.
Nice.
So she has definitely been a supporter. She's been like a silent investor my whole life.
Nice one. You know what? Your mom is very proud of you, and I'm sure of that.
Thank you,
Amazing.
Jenny. Thank you.
Amazing.